Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go. Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go.
Thanks to an extra layer of tobacco leaf. Hits better thanks to those 2 layers of leaf being all natural. Does it get any better? To be blunt, yes it does. Al Capone wraps are also easy to roll with a self-stick strip. Oh, and did we mention? Our premium wraps come in 3 great flavors: original, cognac, and rum. If you want a great smoke, you need a great natural leaf wrap. Slow burn, hits better.
Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy.
It's the Dr. Greenthumb Show live on Twitch, Discord, YouTube, and the home site, www.BREALTV. We are here in the nest of E-Zone's podcast room where we don't smoke the same. So today's another Kross studio deal. So it's we don't thumb the same today.
We don't same.
Yeah, we don't thumb the same, son. To my right, Mr. Goodlight, DJ C minus.
Happy Friday, everyone. I love being up here, man. It's dope.
We also have the Treehouse crew, but they got no mic today. So on the behalf of Bolton Blombo, Bra Bra, and the Dominator, what's up, y'all?
Fire.
Like that, Bolton. What's up, y'all? That was my best soda. Good. You betcha. We have the strong ones, Steph Tone in the house.
What up, everybody? Happy Friday.
He's ballooning.
He's
totally ballooning.
What
The other
balloon? No.
No, he's not ballooning.
Yeah.
He's vaping.
Good balloon, yeah.
Vape bags. We have the Concentrate King, Cali Blaze, in the house.
What up, people?
Yes.
What you doing, man?
What up?
Chilling, baby.
It's crazy doing the show the last two, yesterday and this show up here.
Yeah.
We've been in this building for 10 years, and I've never done any broadcasts up here.
Right.
But, hey, E-Zone and Rah Rah put it to use and made it happen, and here we are.
Yeah.
Thank God they did, because we'd be off today due to the nature of when the rain hit L.A. and, we had a couple leaks in the building that, fucked up some of the equipment. So we're getting all that hashed out, and we'll be back to normal next week. But, a couple little inconveniences. But like I said, thank God for Iho building this, little spot up here for his podcast and shit.
Another nest.
Yeah, it's crazy to be up here at this time of the day, too, because it's like we see it's all shiny and sunny outside, and it's cool. It's got a different vibe.
We called, where Bolton and Rah Rah and Dominator are at the nest, the treehouse.
Yeah.
And this, actually, that was the treehouse, and this was the crow's nest.
Okay.
Once upon a time, because you can overlook the floor from over here. E-Zone's covered it up, but you could overlook the floor from this.
That's right. That
Yeah,
window.
those are windows behind that, yep.
For that.
Yes, but we are here nonetheless, and thank you for everybody being here with us. I know it's slow going, but we are here. So much has happened in the last couple days.
Yeah.
Someone we know is going through some shit, rightfully so.
Oh yeah. You're talking about.
It is, it went viral. Boy, it's pretty ugly when you say some shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
How can I say, man?
It was just racist, top
Yes.
to bottom.
When you say some shit, there's no coming back from. How about that?
There
Yeah.
you go.
You can't just you can't just be like, oh, I didn't mean that. No.
Oh,
don't
no.
work that way.
I was like trying to think. I was like, who are you guys talking about? And then I was like,
Now you know.
Now
you don't
I
want
knew.
to shed any light.
I was like,
on it.
even I knew. I was like, damn, I'm not even paying attention, and I still heard.
When you treat people like dirt, and this is like something that you're like constantly doing, and people know you for it, but like not everybody fucking knows, and then you expose yourself in this way, and then it all starts avalanching on you, because anybody that ever had beef with that person is now coming out saying, this person is totally this. And I could tell you that this was my experience, and everybody has had a fucked up experience.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I think the
Can I say?
craziest thing is that, Mr. Checkpoint had her on live chat last night, and she was just walking back everything. She was like, she admitted she made a thing about him grabbing her ass, and then she was just like, oh, I just get mad when, so when I get mad, I I see red and I don't even know she even said to the point, I don't even remember what I said.
Oh, she knows what she said.
Yeah, she just need to say she's sorry, own that shit, and then go away for a while.
The problem is that the way she said she was sorry, she wasn't owning it, and she made it more about her.
Yeah,
like that, we were watching this shit, and me and Callie Blaze said something to the effect that, because we were just watching it before we came up, just a clip of it, because I can't hear this person talk. It's like that chalkboard on the eraser shit. I mean, it's the chalk on the chalkboard shit, or the nails on the chalkboard. Yes, or the Sharpie to the cardboard. I cannot stand this sound.
Wow. Worse
and
than
it was
Fran?
the same thing. But what we heard is her trying to apologize, and saying the worst part of it was how it made her look to people. And we're like, you don't even get it, because it ain't about you, but you keep making it about you. And the dude that was with Mr. Checkpoint straight up called her on that same thing.
That's narcissism.
Yes, top level narcissism.
Yeah.
It's like, I really feel bad about saying these things, and I look like a monster. And the worst part about it is that it, made people think that I have a racist thing in my heart. And it's like, see, you don't even get it. It ain't about you. It's how you made these people feel when you said this foul shit.
The accusations you made and the way that they
and the way that you said it, and the fact that you made up that one of these guys touched you.
No, didn't even admit that. Said her friend told her to do that.
Yeah, her friend told
Her
her to do
friend
that.
told her to do that. She didn't even
Well, yeah,
admit
but
that
she didn't admit, but
Right. But still had to
she
blame
told on
someone
herself,
else.
and she blamed someone else for it.
Couldn't even own it.
Yeah,
Just
couldn't
had to
even
say,
own
my
it.
friend did it. No.
Which friend?
Which friend called you in the heat of that moment?
Yeah,
Come on, you full of
That's not a
shit.
friend.
Just own it. Well, because it didn't happen. It was her
Yeah.
reaction.
And the way
friend.
and the way she kept saying that, she goes, "I've dated nothing but Mexicans my whole life," and I was like, "All right."
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, it was a horrible, horrible thing, and she's more worried about the way she looked, as opposed to like what the implications of what she said were.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Calling these dudes wetbacks and calling them poor, and I'm rich, and
I'm rich, you're poor. That was horrible.
and all that, and then putting her hands on one of them.
Yeah, she put her hands on the dude that was filming, and he was just like, she was like, when she said, "I'm rich, you're poor," and he said, "Poor in the soul."
You're a poor soul.
Yeah, I was like, damn, that's dope.
Yep.
He was right.
Yeah,
100%.
Unfortunately, hey,
100%.
we know her
yeah,
from back in the time while we were doing Cocoa Nugs and stuff like that, and we split with her for different reasons. But we all knew that there was something about her that none of us really got down with,
yeah.
and that was why we disconnected from her all those years ago. And thank God, man, thank God.
So now that she's at this low spot, though, probably where she's been for some time, you know what I mean? But now it's just, it's hitting her in the face, like publicly, right?
Right.
Yeah.
How long do people have the, do you really want to beat up on her? Shouldn't she, as a human being, just trying to get some help right now? Like,
She does need help.
She
but
needs help.
The problem is that she won't admit that she needs the help.
That part.
right, well,
She's more worried about getting the help so that it makes her look good, rather than because she really needs it.
well,
Yes.
she can still know that someone should tell her, hey, look, you can still look good later, but right now you don't look good, and right now you need to go. You need to go get help.
She needs to do what Mel Gibson did: disappear for a little bit and then come back later.
but legitimate changes. If you don't
with legitimate changes, which who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, anybody could change. This is the
But
truth.
that's all I'm saying is, for her, if she isn't going to change, if this isn't a moment in her life to change her to be better, well then, you know what I mean?
It ain't ever gonna happen.
It's never gonna happen.
Yeah, I think this whole thing was a horrible display of narcissism, and like she should, want to get that help. But the thing is, if you think that, see, if she really understood that she was wrong, she would be down to get the help. But she doesn't really believe that she's wrong. Therefore, she's saying, I don't need to go get that.
Well, let's just look at it like this, right? Let's just say when she's making these accusations in front of these guys, some other guy that may be sympathetic to what she's trying to say about them comes in, like, beats the shit out of one of them or physically harms them in some sort of way. she is the one who would have caused that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the type of shit she was saying is dangerous in that way. And so, yeah, she needs the fucking help. And hopefully, she'll be open enough and smart enough to go get it, and not just for it to make her look cool again, but so that she could fucking learn something and how to treat people. Because, in the times that I've seen this person, yeah, she's treated people as if they're beneath her, in some regard, and that is the fuck shit right there.
So it's been a long time coming, and
It's been a long time coming, and she exposed herself.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And anybody who thought that about her, they're feeling validated right now.
Sure.
Oh man.
Because maybe others have tried to say this and no one's listened.
A lot of shit is going to come to light in the next week. How about that? Just leave
You
it as
already
that.
know.
The next week, there's going to be screenshots galore and recordings galore coming out. I can promise you that. There's a lot of people that are just going to go, really? You're not like that? This is not a one-off.
Hold this clip right here. Hold this clip for a second.
Oh, man.
Hold these
breathe
messages.
this in real fast.
Here, take these messages real quick.
Yeah, it's gonna
You want to take these messages right here? Oh.
Yeah, dude,
no,
that's wild.
it's fucked up. But hey, in this world right here, stuff like that gets exposed when it's that time.
The world is trying to give her some beauty tips right now.
True that.
That's what's happening.
So yeah,
She just got to take the tips.
yeah. Well, there was a time she was trying to get out there more, do these interviews, and try to do podcasts and get out there.
Yeah.
And have a name, and now she's got it, but for the wrong shit.
You literally
How crazy is that? For so long, she's trying to do interviews like, I'm a businesswoman, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a strong businesswoman, I'm doing this and I'm doing that and the other.
People come to me for advice.
People come to me for all this stuff. And she was trying to get out there, but nothing would stick. Nothing would stick, because people genuinely, when they hear someone talk, they could either suss whether it's someone that's 1,000% real and sincere and about their shit, or someone's just talking a bunch of shit. And a lot of people thought she was talking a bunch of shit, and this is just the first part that's gonna happen. And she's gonna have a lot of other people that really don't get down with her coming and saying some negative shit about her.
I'm sure she's had some dealings with people who have stuff, like you said, ready to go. And I'm sure right now,
shit for a long time.
Right now, it's WrestleMania for him.
I feel bad for Scott, because he's getting a lot of the residual shit.
I mean, that first headline on TMZ was Scott Storch's baby mama.
Yep.
Yeah,
I was
not
terrible
Scott's,
advocate.
not Scott's ex.
No, it said baby
Right.
mama.
And he's been done with her for 5 years.
Yeah, he's been done with her 5
probably,
years. He's just
at
getting this.
least, he
Y'all need to
knows.
leave Scott alone.
Yeah, he left
Scott
that
made
alone.
all his bad decisions, has already owned all those, and
then dealing with.
and he's dealing with it. You know what I mean?
And he's a good person
Yeah.
who makes amazing music, and he
That dude
himself is not a racist at all.
Yeah, he should get no blowback over this. But people are going to give it to him just because he's associated, in that way, that they have a kid together.
He is
It's not
he is
fair
a
to him.
powerhouse of talent.
He is.
And he owns his mistakes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Always has, yeah.
Yeah, we've all made him. He's never said
Nobody's
he didn't.
perfect.
Right?
Exactly.
And he has nothing to do with that shit.
Well,
nothing.
Well, God willing, she'll learn from this and become the better person she was claiming that she wanted to be.
Yes.
That's right.
Some of
That'd
us
be
have
nice.
doubts about this, but look, I'm no one to judge, because none of us here are God.
Yeah.
Well,
You're not.
I know I didn't say God, but I'm here to
Just
judge.
saying.
She was
Yeah.
talking.
I get you.
Here
Though.
to judge.
I totally get you.
She was talking about. You were saying that she was saying that people were coming to her for advice. It's time that she
She's got to go to
the
somebody.
advice
Yeah.
Correct.
of everyone else
And is willing to take it.
and take that advice.
Not
that's
just
the
talk
problem.
the
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
that someone gave you and act like you
Yeah.
got it. Because that's what people do. They'll go see, therapists or,
right now.
and take note of the shit being said and use it as opposed to actually learn from it and grow and be a better person. You're just taking these little points that you could say shit to in front of people and be like, oh, this person's got some growth. You hear the type of shit they're saying? Because it's easy to just, come back and act like you fucking were enlightened.
Yeah.
But were you really?
You don't. When you are in line, you don't have to act it. You just
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's not
Right.
something you're acting in. It's crazy,
Yeah.
Right now, she's literally being the people are gonna break her down to her foundation.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be up to her to rebuild herself properly.
Yeah.
And if like you said, if she ain't gonna own none of this, that house ain't coming back up.
Yeah. If none of this ever went viral, she would never have gone back and said she was sorry.
True that.
And that is the problem.
And if she didn't know she was going to go to jail for that false accusation, she would have never admitted that he didn't grab her ass. She would have stuck to that story until someone said, hey, you're going to go to jail for that,
Yeah.
right? And then she was like, wait, didn't happen.
Yeah.
I thought of that when I
The
heard.
only reason
I said it in anger and I was pissed off.
Only reason that she owned that.
So that's a problem right there.
It all
You
made
know that
sense.
ain't the first time.
Nah.
No,
Well,
it all made sense.
That ain't the first time.
no, hell no.
Nah.
This is just the first time someone got her on the camera with that shit.
Yeah.
Dude, and when I saw her walk back all the stuff last night, and I was like, like it makes sense because when she got found out last time that she, that shit didn't happen, I was like, she learned that lesson.
Yeah, you can't just be out there talking some crazy shit that
Nope.
didn't happen like that. You could change everybody's life, including your own, forever with that shit.
Yeah.
Depending on how people react to that lie.
Yeah.
Again,
That's why
when she did that show with Mr. Checkpoint, salute to Mr. Checkpoint, man. That's our guy. We got to have him back over here.
Send it.
He had the other guy, and he was just checking her for all that stuff. Like, you keep saying I a lot when it's not about you.
That part.
And he brought up a very good point about Emmett Till. Okay, saying she was like, who's that?
Yeah.
Well, who's that?
Yep.
One of the most famous stories, if you ever paid attention to
She
history.
said, I don't know nothing
I don't know
about
nothing about that.
about racism. She
Yeah,
said, I don't know about racism.
Right.
I'm like, what?
Well, you should, because because of somebody's false accusation saying that something happened and this guy looked at me and whistled and did this, which never happened. Someone was beaten to death. You know what I mean? Over that, beaten to death. So when you sit there and say rapist, murderer, and then call them wetbacks, and then say they sexually assaulted you, well, if someone's saying, hey, I'm sick of people sexually assaulting people, goes to be a vigilante, goes after that valet and hurts that valet because he had no right touching you, then what? I'm sorry? Fuck out of here.
Yeah. And that's what Homeboy was trying to, speak to her. Senate was trying to say that to her. The other guy was just being real with her. It's like, you're only sorry because it makes you look bad, and you're not owning that part. You're not really wanting the growth. You don't, if you wanted to be a good person, you wouldn't be worried about how bad it made you look.
That part.
You'd be worried about how it made them feel and the danger you put them in by saying the shit you said. And that's what his point was to her.
Well, the good person wouldn't have said that stuff at all.
Right.
That's the difference.
And a not racist person wouldn't say that either.
Well, that's what I'm
person
saying.
who's not racist
Yeah.
wouldn't say those
That
things,
part.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The good person wouldn't have said any of that.
Yeah,
True
for
that.
sure.
And I just want to address this because we didn't say nothing about this yesterday, that we are on early today.
Yeah, right.
Salute to everybody that is here with us early today. We have some shit to film later, and we have to do it earlier. So we meant to tell you guys this yesterday, but we were going through so much shit, having to last minute transfer from the table up to the nest, or the nest.
Yeah.
What
Tree house.
happened
This is the
was-
nest. And so that that's why we are early today, and some people that are normally tuning in at 2:00, because that's when we go. In case any of y'all are new to this, we do this Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 Eastern on the start. But today is an early day, so everybody who's catching the show later and saying, "What the fuck happened? How did I miss this?" We went early, just to let y'all know. And for those of you, again, here with us right now, much love for being here with us early, because we know.
We have a schedule.
We got
But sometimes
we got a schedule and we keep to it, but today we had to do it different, and we meant totally to tell you throughout the week, but we got distracted. We're stoners. That's no excuse.
Life.
Life.
Life is lifing.
What happened here at the studio this week? Life.
True that.
Word up. Today's National Fun at Work Day.
Yeah.
And I feel we always complete that.
Yeah, I was
That's
about
every
to
day
say,
over
That's
there.
every
That's
fucking day.
It's every day for us. You know, we're
This is work.
That day, yeah.
We ain't
Is
lying,
it?
man.
We working.
Goddamn right we're working. We're just having a good time doing it.
The most.
Put that work in. That should be the National Fun at Work Day song.
That work.
You know what I'm saying? That should it should be an amended thing where Fun at Work Day comes with the song, and that song is Put That Work In.
And then you and Les can redo the fun at work.
Fun at Work Day.
Yeah. Exactly. Fun at work day.
Oh, we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
We're gonna fucking do that. C minus.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna redo the lyrics, and we're gonna have a remix to Put That Work In.
Fun at work day.
Fun at Work Day.
So this time next year, when you hear that track,
That's right.
you'll know.
Okay, what's today? Today's January 31st.
Yeah.
It's the dirty first, yo.
Dirty first. Damn. January gone like that.
Like that. Down to 11 already.
Come
11.
and gone because we having too much fun at work.
And let's call it 10, because 11, that's gonna fly. That
Oh,
that
man.
11th one, that's not gonna happen. Just like the first one.
It's gonna be a whoop.
Whoop. I just want to let y'all know this weekend on or actually midnight tonight, What We Do, episode 2, popping off. So make sure you check that. It was
Special one.
it was a special one. I don't want to give you too much because I don't want to
Special.
relive and rehash the feelings that I had at the end of the night. But let's just say it was a good one, man.
Dude.
It was a good one. It was fun.
It's
It was fun.
I'm trying to remember which one that was.
Oh, that was the one where y'all wiped us.
Yeah.
It wasn't by that
team.
much, but it was enough.
I don't remember.
And I don't like it.
We were B
Anyway.
team that night.
Oh, we
That's
were.
B team. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, me and Ray and Bolton were
And
on the
Steph,
A
me.
team, and y'all, and all you guys were on the
We
B
was
team.
The B team.
Oh, that's right.
Y'all
We
are
were-
gonna. Hey,
oh,
listen,
yeah.
I just want to tell you, make sure you watch this shit because this
A
shit
lot
is.
went into it.
Yes, a lot went into it. It's
Yep.
hilarious,
Yep.
and we put some special, salt and pepper on top of that shit. All right, so make sure you check it. What We Do, episode 2, coming tonight at midnight. All right. It's also National Hot Chocolate Day, man.
Damn.
I like hot chocolate, man.
Hot
That shit
chocolate's
is
good.
It is good.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't.
Yeah, with some marshmallows, man. A little whipped cream in
Dude,
that bitch.
that looks
Yeah.
delicious right
yeah,
now.
bruh.
I like the whipped cream
Me
splash
too,
more
bro.
than the marshmallow.
Yeah,
Absolutely. It's way funner.
Yeah.
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 I haven't had one of those in decades.
Really?
Me, I don't have that much, but when I have them, I enjoy them.
I have maybe
It's-
one or two a year here and there. Like,
Yes.
yeah,
Dude.
I'll have one here and there.
And that for me is definite. Like I can knock out. Like I get so relaxed and just all like.
Good.
It's one of the best things. My mom makes great hot cocoa.
Relájate, man. That's Bobo's favorite. You want to have Bobo totally chill mode, relaxed, in a good mood, hot cup of cocoa.
Yeah, it's
Hell
good.
yeah.
It just makes you feel all at home and shit.
All cozy on the inside.
When's the best time for a
Night,
hot cut? At
cold.
night?
And
Eating.
winter.
I mean, you could
Definitely
drink
when
it.
it's cold.
You could drink either or in the morning,
Morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
morning or nighttime.
Better
middle
morning.
middle of the day seems a little out of
Word.
pocket,
But
but
you're going to
do
take
it.
a nap after that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
in the morning because it's cold, and if you don't drink coffee, that's a good little boost, right?
People do that cacao thing instead of coffee. They'll do like the cacao powder.
That's better.
Without sugar, just like
Wow.
cacao.
I'd rather
Yeah.
do that. To
It's
be
actually
honest
better
with
for you, you know. And
Cacao?
people are
Cacao.
doing cacao, yeah. man.
Cacao.
Cacao.
What's that shit?
I don't think that could be bad for you.
No.
Or
I
the
don't think
whipped
so
cream part.
neither.
When if you start putting the sugar and the cream in it, that's when it becomes bad.
Send this down to Boltano. I feel like he's lonely and shit. He needs a white girl in his life.
Damn.
Incidentally, that's what we call the joints wrapped with white papers, white girls.
Careful, back in the cocaine days, that meant
White
different.
girl
Yo,
was-
you
Yeah,
got that
well,
white
you know
bitch.
what? It's not the cocaine days
know.
in here. It's
I know.
the weed smoke days. That's our white girl.
Sorry, I still have the cocaine days in my
Come on,
blood.
shake
in
it
my
off,
blood.
baby. Shake it off.
The in my blood.
It's in my blood.
When it hits you, it's so good. When it hits your
Yeah,
lips,
when it hit your nose, it was
He's
so
got
good.
coke tingle. It's also National Backward Day. You know, like the way that I mean, there's a couple things you could do with that. I mean, Kross used to wear their Kross used to wear their clothes
Yes,
backwards.
they did.
That was the most
Yeah.
awkward shit in life
dude.
to
You
see
know, and
that.
I was a teen at that time, like, and I remember, like, ain't nobody wore their shit backwards.
Nope. I tried.
Like,
I tried
nobody,
Never.
like, ever. I never seen any of my boys, like, yo, check this out.
We
Like,
was
never-
already
never
grown-ups
chugged,
by
yeah.
then.
It didn't take.
It was
you know?
only kids that
Sure.
did that, and it didn't take that
No, I
long.
didn't even see the kids doing it. Like,
No.
I think it was just them.
I
give
tried
them
it
their
at
credit
home.
for at home. You
And
didn't
that
go
when,
out,
when
right?
you couldn't, when it didn't
Yeah.
feel right with you wearing
There
the
it is.
back as the front, I was just like, nah.
Yeah, that was. I don't know whose idea that was
You know.
to have these kids do that.
Marketing, bro.
do you-
Marketing.
No, but I
Why?
mean, their stylist, they should have
Yeah.
kicked him right in the ass for that because it was something that didn't catch, something that didn't make sense. And they were very talented kids. They didn't
Yeah.
have to be doing all that type of shit to, like, get known. They were actually good.
Right.
They could do shows.
Yeah.
They didn't need that gimmick. Oh, we could put these kids out who wear their shit backwards. And then the other kids came out, and they were wearing their shit inside out.
Do you think that ruined them?
No.
Because they couldn't do anything else. They couldn't just be like themselves normally.
They eventually get away from this backwards clothes wearing shit, but it
Yeah.
was just way
It was
later in the game
Yeah.
when they sort of had lost momentum by this time.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You know, I think
yeah.
it kind of like
I-
blocked them.
I think it was the inconsistency of coming with the next big song.
Yeah. Especially when
You
you're
know?
young, you got to
Yeah.
follow it up if you don't want to be one of those, young one-hit wonder groups. And
So
They like House of Pain have an enormous song in the jump around form, in the jump and jump
Yeah.
around. House of Pain's song is way more electric than
Yes.
than the Kross song, but it'll get people up, and it's a hit song. It was
Yeah.
a fucking hit for them. Jump Around inspired that song, and we all know this. We
You
all
know-
know this for a fact, but after that, they had a couple of good songs, and they did the song that introduced Brat onto the scene, and that was a big song. They had some catalog for sure, but that was their biggest song, and they didn't have anything to follow up. I think for a long time, even.
you know that jump song sampled Cypress, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, they were Jermaine
drums.
Jermaine Dupri as the producer was definitely listening to what Muggs was doing, and he
Hell
heard
yeah.
and he heard the House of Pain song before it came out because Joe the Butcher had the demos because we were trying to get it signed to Rough House. There was a big discussion about this, like that because people knew Jermaine Dupri
Yep.
at the time was like snatching little bits and pieces of other people's shit
Yeah.
and going. And he tried to deny that, but we knew this as a fact. You know what I mean?
Wow.
That they were in the building when Muggs was playing the demos, or not they, but he, or maybe Joe played him the shit. There is no way that you just happen to come out with the same sort of song.
Right.
No. And then you have Cypress little samples in there. We know you were listening, and that's cool. Just own that, and that's fine. You know what I
Right.
mean? But, I don't hold anything against Jermaine Dupri because, he's a great producer.
Yep.
And he was doing what he had to do for those kids.
Yep.
Didn't fuck with me. It didn't, ruin any part of my shit.
Right.
Them getting on actually made the label stronger, as Rough House goes.
Yeah,
'Cause,
they were on Rough House.
They had a hit with Kross. They had a hit with the Fugees. They had hits with Cypress Hill. They were fucking going. So I was like, whatever, if that's... I wasn't necessarily bent about it because it really didn't affect me in that way, and it made our label look stronger. But, as far as what it did for Everlast, yeah, it made him pissed because, he wanted to go where we were at, and then they didn't sign House of Pain, but they took this little shit and made a hit out of this song with Kross,
Wow.
which they probably wouldn't have had unless they heard that demo.
Yo, now I get it.
See what I'm saying? That's
Now
why.
I
That's
get it.
why Everlast was very pissed off.
Because Rough House didn't take House of Pain, but
Yeah.
then signed Kross and came out with a song similar to the demo he had heard from House of Pain.
Right.
Oh,
That's why he was perturbed, disturbed.
Yes, I can see.
Yeah.
Understandably so.
Yeah, and it ended up the way it should have, though, because Tommy Boy took that record and blew it the fuck up.
Yeah.
As it should have.
They did.
You know what I
I
mean?
don't know if they blew it up. The song was gonna blow up.
Well,
They
no.
just
Well,
handled it.
let me say this. Let me say this. Yes, a good song should blow up wherever it goes. But if it's in the wrong hands, it's just a good song out there that didn't go anywhere.
sure.
Tommy Boy was known for handling huge groups that were already looked at as legendary and classic at the time. De La Soul being one of them. Naughty by Nature, another one.
Digital Underground.
Digital Underground. So them going into Tommy Boy, they were in good hands with people that knew what the fuck to do with this, right? Not saying that Joe and them didn't, because they absolutely did. But I'm saying they ended up in the right place that believed in what they were doing, and they did everything they could to blow that shit up. And they did. It's
Yeah.
one of the biggest hip-hop songs in existence,
Yeah.
no matter what anyone says.
What are you saying? Jump around?
Yes.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It's the biggest pop-off song.
Played everywhere, bro. Every stadium, every fucking event. Like,
So-
that song gets
So
played.
Kross may have got that song and got a hit with it, inspired by the original song that hadn't came out yet. All good, because they did what they did, but they did not do what House of Pain did with that song. Still to this day, I mean, it's you go to any basketball game, chances are when there's a tip off, we'll play Jump Around. When, you know, even at a baseball game, they might want to
It
get the
happens,
crowd,
yeah.
or the basketball game, football game, any fucking game except for maybe MLS.
No golf.
You ain't gonna hear Jump Around there, cause. But then again, you might.
Not
Maybe.
a golf. Not a golf either.
Not at golf,
Yeah, not PGA.
not tennis.
yeah, not a tennis either, right?
You might not see it
At hockey
like
games.
at the event, but you'll hear it at any party.
At the
for
after
sure.
party, you gonna hear it.
Oh, you're gonna hear it at the after
For
party.
sure. Yeah.
I just know how powerful the song is because I know it better than anyone else except for Everlast, because he wrote it, right? The reason I say this is because I've performed this song with two different groups, and I've performed it solo, and I've seen what it does in every arena, right? So with Prophets of Rage in the hip hop section, or I even suggested this, and it was surprising that these guys listened to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like fucking throwing ideas at a brick wall sometimes with those guys, because they're very much like this, right? I said, hey, we should do Jump Around last on this particular show. If we're gonna do it, we should do it last. I know you think that it's not gonna be as big as the Rage stuff, but let's play it last this night. Sure enough, we play that shit song, that song, and we make everybody get to the ground like we normally did. As I came up with that with Cypress, but I was doing it with Prophets, and immediately when the thing dun, 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 boom, the lift.
Oh, hell yeah.
That was at Prophets of Rage, which is they're there for the Rage Against the Machine / Prophets of Rage / Cypress and Public Enemy Library that we might play, as you know, because you went to those shows.
Yeah, absolutely.
To see them pop off with Jump Around, just ape shit crazy. That's one. Like, I already know they're gonna pop off at a Cypress Hill show because that's family and that's a Muggs production. They love Everlast. They love the House of Pain. So, and it's an enormous, amazing song. So when it jumps, boom, it jumps. And again, I've had this experience at my solo shows, and then I've seen other artists use it because it's an easy crowd pop off. If your show sucked the whole way, all you got to do is play that song at the end, and you'll get the pop, and you'll feel like you killed it.
We got to still do it well.
So you got to do it well,
Gotta
but I'm
do it
saying it's such a great
Yes.
song that if you do it even decent, let's just say your whole show you didn't get a reaction, and that one's the fucking song you play at the end, no matter who you are,
yeah.
gonna get a reaction.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
9 times out of 10. That 10th time, you might get that lazy ass crowd that doesn't want to do shit even to that song, which you motherfuckers should be ashamed. Should always jump to that song. But 9 out of 10 times you play that song, it's popping off.
It does pop off, yeah.
You know what I mean? And Everlast did his thing in writing the song. Muggs did his thing on producing the song. Tommy Boy did their thing on marketing and promoting the song.
Hey, let me tell you, as like one of the things us DJs used to like when we started getting into beats and started like recognizing samples, it was a mystery for a very long time on what the piano was for Jump Around. And so everyone was like, yo, what is it? No one could figure it out. And the longer that went on, Muggs was looked at as even more of like, oh my God, that dude's the man.
Yeah,
you know
because his
I mean?
crate digging and his chopping was like nobody else's, dude.
And no one, and it wasn't until they got figured out later, but everyone was like, are you word? It was that?
I mean, even with Insane, with the that sound that everybody thinks is a horse. It's not a horse.
Not a horse.
And he'll never tell you what it is. he'll just laugh and maybe say, yeah, it's a horse. But that's telling you, nah, that's not a fucking horse.
Nah, man.
It's something else, and he ain't gonna tell you where he got it.
It's called brilliance.
Yeah.
Bingo.
You know who's a good? Who else is a great chopper? Is Les.
Oh,
Yes.
Les is
Les be pulling
amazing.
some samples, bro, from some shit. You're like, yo, where did you get that? And he's like, yo, B.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn.
People don't give
Les.
him enough flowers on
He's
his production
so good
shit.
with that
when you
shit,
listen to
man.
the Beat Nut shit, he's like their catalog, and then some of the other stuff he's done for other artists.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Genius.
Really, bro.
They don't give him enough.
Les seriously has been killing it for decades, man.
He's a
Decades.
finisher.
Yep.
Just like he said on the song, he's the finisher.
Finisher. And he is.
Yeah, I got this folder.
Dude.
He's just pulled some beats from some places that people I would never think. That dude, yeah, he
Yeah, that
listens to
fucking dude.
Everything, man.
Dude.
He'll surprise you.
I love it when he comes wrong. You could tell when he's into like some beats that he's doing because he rolls up and he's got it bumping. I was like, "Yo, what is that?"
Yo,
B.
B.
Yo, B. I just made it like this morning.
Yeah.
Like word. All right, tight.
Yeah, B.
I mean, all
Genius.
these great beats just fell in my lap. I didn't anticipate it. You know what I'm saying? He started hanging with us and doing the show and becoming a part of the family. I was like, yo, I got this folder, B.
He's the man, dude.
Let's listen to it. And then it all just went from there. And then you hear some of the, because like, you know, I've been a fan of them for a long time and a fan of his production.
Yeah.
And so like to, you know, finally have him here and he's, you know, it just happened organic. It wasn't anything we planned. You know, in the 90s, we didn't hang out a lot. Those guys were on doing shit while we were doing shit. So we didn't really hang, you know, maybe a few times.
Wow.
We knew of each other. We did that Industry Insider magazine cover thing, and we all hung out that day. But like, we didn't have a lot of interaction with the Beat Nuts back in the day, and realistically, we should have.
Right.
But that didn't happen. So it's crazy how, like, you know, he moves down here and ends up with the squad, and he's, you know, still killing it.
Yeah, man. He's one of the best.
And he's hilarious.
He is, man.
And he could bowl.
Yeah.
And he can ball.
Who fucking knew?
Wild
Like,
drink,
you know, wild shit, because, like, you know, he ain't even trying, and he's fucking knocking pins down.
And he's drunk, holding a cup in his hand, dancing.
Did a
like,
Michael Jackson float
floating around
to the line and released, bang, a strike. I could not believe that shit.
Like second or third frame, he's like strike. I'm like, okay.
I was struggling.
He barely threw any gutty balls.
I said, he was like, rah! I picked up my game. You know, I'm one of those guys that picks up my game as we play more games.
Yeah.
I know you guys noticed that, right? As I get warmed up, my game gets better. But this fucker came in. We had already been through games. We were already playing one, and he just came and filled in because we had an extra space.
Yeah, it was extra
And just
at one
started
point.
knocking shit down.
Like,
I
yeah,
was
you
like-
can play the extra. He was like, okay, B.
I was like, this fucking guy.
Yeah.
He's got great heckling skills.
Oh,
He does.
Lord.
Oh, he
man.
does.
We had a team,
yeah,
he started that, man. I was more positive.
Oh, you were hoping someone did.
I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it.
Oh, I know you enjoyed it.
very much, but he provoked that. I was being more positive,
Sometimes you
But
need some heckling.
I do, and I live for it. Once he brought it up, I'm like, all right, let's do this. And Demrick, he was like, this is how we're going to support each other? All right.
We had all that
He was
East
like,
Coast weight.
I'm
Yeah.
in. Demrick was like, I got this. I can do this. Fuck y'all, man.
Demrick came with that left hand roll, bro. I was like, oh shit. But I knew he bowled. I knew him and Exhibit bowl. They do things.
Yeah, I didn't know he was handicapped before that night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Left hand roll. He was knocking him down with that left hand too. Shit.
He did. He was doing good.
Like-
I told Doobie too. I was like, "Yo, if Demrick shows up, grab him on the." He said, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, he's gonna be good." And he was good. It worked out good.
I was tempted to roll left-handed.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? I should try rolling left-handed.
Fuck that. Let's get right-handed good first, and then switch over.
Yeah, then
Let's
have
lock
the-
that
yeah.
bitch in.
Then you
Too
become-
many problems.
Well, I don't mean we're
while playing.
doing the thing. I mean, like,
Oh,
you know,
yeah, sure.
on my own time, I was
right
thinking
on.
about maybe trying
Hell yeah,
to
why
see
not?
what my left hand is like.
Yeah.
What do you got to lose? If it don't work, you go back to your right. Big deal.
Because I'm ambidextrous.
Yeah.
I could do shit with both hands.
Yeah.
But there's certain stuff I do better with my left hand, certain shit I do better with my right hand. For instance,
When you start walking, though, like you at a standstill, then you start walking, what foot do you start with? Do you ever think about
if
that?
I'm conscious of it, it's my right. If I'm not
always your right,
yeah,
right?
if I'm not thinking about it, I might start with my left.
That's going to be the hardest part.
Yeah. Well, I know that if I roll left, I got to step left first.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's why I said that's going to be the hardest
And the
part.
left leg's got to swing out.
Yep.
Yeah. Because when I played basketball, when we were actively playing basketball, right, the Cypress Hill squad, because we came up playing these different sports against other neighborhoods, right? We played basketball. I always shot with my left. I dribbled better with my right. So they'd always, guard me on my right, thinking I was going to go right. And I'd take them left, and they'd, it'd be fucked up on that because it's like, it looks like I'm right hand dominant, and then I'll shoot with my left. I could throw with either hand. Not very accurate like that, but I could definitely throw. And if I'm boxing, I could box both with both stances,
Wow.
but I hit harder with the left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Much harder. But yeah. So going back to the bowling, one of these times I'm gonna try that shit with the left hand.
Left-handed.
Yeah. I'm gonna see.
You got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got nothing to lose. Why not? If it
Probably
don't
my
work,
accuracy won't be there, but I think my strength, like to, roll it like top speed, probably with my left would be stronger than my right. I feel like that.
Aton's getting pretty good with his roll. Like he's
this
got
fucking kid don't even have a thumb hole. He's just two-finger Charlie over here.
it.
Two-finger Charlie.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, he's got to release his ball closer to the ground to get what he wants to get and not chip his goddamn ball away. This motherfucker launches up there like,
Yeah.
Who throws it the furthest down the lane?
oh,
E-zone.
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 Come on,
Oh yeah,
bro.
because he
No
makes it bounce
brainer.
in the middle.
Yeah,
like
he Flintstones his ball right down the fucking lane,
Yeah,
bro.
but dabba
Shit
dude.
goes
Yabba dabba do.
It almost lands about where the arrows are.
Bro, there's one
Almost,
good.
yes, correct.
You
It
know what I'm
almost
saying?
does. Yeah.
It's almost to the arrow.
It's almost to where you.
It's almost to the center arrow, yeah. And if he hits that, he's getting a strike most of the time. It's got this weird little flip at the end when he releases it way the fuck high.
It just
That's what I was
sounds-
telling him. He should get a ball that has the Jumpman logo because it gets so much air. You know what I'm saying?
There's a great
Look
angle.
like Michael Jordan.
There's a great angle in a certain thing that you could see it. We were dying.
Yeah.
Like, yo, did you see that? Like, yeah.
It was like, "Roop."
It's so great.
Dude, it bounces so hard. Bow! You just hear it. You're like, shit. But then it goes and makes a strike. You're like, okay.
Yeah. He'll knock him
All
down.
right.
That shit works. I mean, we've all seen it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was in awe when I saw that he got his little technique down like that, because the first times we went bowling, he had that little crazy skip, stutter step, and
Oh, yeah.
his release was just crazy. Now he's got it. Look at this guy.
Oh, dude, how do you? That's when I trip on when
We
you
got a strike on the other side.
on the other side, dude.
Like, that's my trick shot, motherfucker. I don't even need to look.
That was pretty good.
He's like, yeah.
We need to do a $5 buy-in, everybody. High score takes all.
1 pound fish.
Yeah, 1 pound.
That'll
fish.
make everybody really try.
Yeah. $5. You know what I mean? Everybody got that.
Yeah. Ooh, Bolton's gonna get his hand together, if that's the case.
dude.
That's Bolton's the ringer. Everybody thinks Trace is the ringer. It's Bolton.
No, Bolton, because when he decides he wants to throw like 6 or 7 strikes, he'll do it.
When
I'm
he
about
when,
to 8 or 9 on him tonight.
Oh, damn.
ooh.
It's happening. I'm thinking only spares and strikes today.
Hey,
That's
don't
all I
sleep
got in
on
my
me,
mind.
man.
Shit. No.
Don't sleep on me. I'm coming after all y'all.
Yeah,
Get that
hey.
3 hundo.
Yeah.
I'm going to make confetti drop from the ceiling.
Confetti drop. They're gonna come recruit you if you hit that. The people be paying attention. Hey, would you be interested in playing in a league?
That'd be
We have a
amazing.
team that needs a player. But you got to be able to do that shit consistently.
Oh man, you
That
gotta
ain't gonna
be like
happen.
showing up to like league and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw this guy on Reddit. He had this old man. He fucking bowled a perfect 300, and it was his 6th sanctioned or 6th recognized 300 game. He just strike. He just did not let up, dude. It was so badass.
There's a luck factor to it, though. You know what I mean? You put all your knowledge, you put all your skill, you do all the effort to do what you can perfectly.
Yeah.
And that does not ensure that all
No.
10 are going to drop.
It doesn't, because
'Cause
you've seen pros hit like a 9, and then they'll either have to take the spare or they might
Yeah.
choke that spare.
Yeah, you can nail the pocket. And I mean, them pins are flying in every direction except for the 5 pin.
Yeah.
That 5 pin's like, nah, homie. The 10 pin just sitting there. Those 2 pins are glued to the ground.
Yeah, and it's a trip sometimes when you see people throw and you see them throw hard, and you're like, oh, dude, that's gonna fly everywhere, and then you
Nothing.
just see like the 2
Three.
so the
Three
2
pins
3
go
in the
down.
front, you know what I mean? Boom, and then the rest are just like standing still. You're like, yo,
Yeah, what happened?
what the
The force field was up. I'm telling you, that's so, and that's one real element to why you're probably not going to get the 300. The other is the pressure of 300. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As
Yeah. You got to bow perfectly.
yeah,
to get
if you
that.
get like a streak of 5, 6 going in the row, now your head is thinking too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're almost not going to be able to escape yourself.
Yeah, because you're trying too hard to replicate each roll you did that got you the strike, and it doesn't always work.
Yeah, it's something that like the pressure will knock you out of your rhythm.
Yeah.
yeah, it'll have you in your head too hard.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you already you're at 250. You know what I mean? You're just almost there. You want to celebrate already. Ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's a hell of a trick shot. Look at that.
Bam. What?
Yeah, they do crazy trick shots. I've seen watch these on YouTube. I'm like, yo, these guys are wild. Look at this shit. Come on.
Fucking A.
We're trying to pick up a spare over here. In this,
Yeah.
We're trying to pick up spares. This fucking guy's hitting
Fucking
spares
guy-
with 4 lanes. At
He's
Trick
got
shot
3
king,
spares.
Right, 3 spares.
I'm trying to get this split. You know what I mean? Not just one, but the both. And this guy's over here
he's
hitting
splitting
2.
them into different lanes.
That's
and shit.
crazy shit, bro. And
Wow,
hitting
dude.
fucking pins in other lanes.
Goddamn show off.
Yeah, that dude.
Who
yeah.
wouldn't if you could?
Yeah,
Shit.
I would be taking you guys to the lanes just to, hey, look at this trick I learned, guys.
Damn right. Who wouldn't?
Yeah, but that's something you do because you worked at the bowling alley. I mean, who's gonna set up pins on the lane like that?
Yeah, you
have
got to
a
have a
house.
homie there that's willing to be the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
You
gotta be
going
pretty
out there setting up those pins perfectly for you
true that.
over and over so you can get that clip.
Yeah,
right.
because how many times did it take him to get that?
One once.
It wasn't once.
That's
If
true.
he did it, that was hella luck. The
Yeah.
luck you're talking about. Did you know today is the birthday of the late great Jackie Robinson, born on this day in 1919?
Hell yeah, sports.
He opened it up. He opened the league up.
Was he the first?
Sure did.
Yeah, he
Yes,
was the
he
first.
was.
Yes,
That's dope.
he sure did.
Yep.
That's hella dope.
most things that get filled with rage, they get renamed. But where Cypress Hill Cemetery is now, it used to be the Interborough back in the days when I was a kid. Now it's the Jackie Robinson Expressway, which was a cool name, so we didn't care that it was changed to that. But that's where, like, where we all saw Cypress Hill was when you take the Interborough, now Jackie Robinson, the last 3 exits were Cypress Hill, and it said Cypress Hill Cemetery, Cypress Hill, Black Sunday, Cypress Hill. I mean, come on.
It was all
It's
right
home,
there.
man. It was all
That's
right
why
there.
people thought we were from
Sure
there. bro.
did.
That was a big connection right there. And did you also know that in 1946, Terry Kath from Chicago was born? Happy birthday, Terry Kath.
Yeah, dude, he was a badass, dude.
Yeah.
He was a
Chicago's dope.
Yeah.
Oh, he's from Chicago.
I didn't like everything that they made, but like they made some fucking hits.
Yeah, they had hits for sure.
They had baby making hits. They had funky hits.
They had Satara.
They had Satara.
Yeah, dude.
Satara. Don't dare diss Satara.
If you love the ladies,
Yeah.
you love Satara.
He had that ice cold smooth voice. Yeah. Fucking Satara, man.
I will make it up to you.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yes.
I promise.
Yes, it did. Hard for me to say I'm sorry. He
Yeah.
had that. He had the voice of an angel.
He had a straight up unique voice because like you could not confuse no one
No.
with Satara's voice.
No, not at all.
He had one of them very distinctive voices, man. Salute to Satara.
Yeah,
But
he's a
happy
legend.
birthday, Terry Kath. And did you know, in 1951, Harry Casey Wayne, or excuse me, Harry Casey Wayne Casey from the Casey and the Sunshine Band was born. Happy birthday, Harry Wayne Casey.
See, now that's a funny thing for you guys to make fun of my accent, right? So either you guys say Harry, you guys say fucking Harry. So, like the way I hear
Harry.
you say Harry. You said Harry Wayne, so I'm hearing like Harry. So as an East Coaster, that's funny to me.
I
just
meant
want
to
you
say
know
Harry.
that. No, you're not just you. My lady says that shit. She would say Harry.
Hey.
For sure. And I'm like, it's fucking Harry.
Once
Yeah.
again,
Yeah.
It is, though. Like
Yeah.
it is Larry.
It is, yeah.
You don't
Larry,
call
yeah,
Larry
yeah.
You
Larry.
guys say Larry, though. You say Larry.
We say Larry,
You do?
yeah.
Well,
You do?
I say Larry.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Good for
Yeah.
you. Not most California.
Most motherfuckers say Larry.
Larry.
Yep, Larry.
Larry.
Say Larry.
I just want to point out once again, Google just showing the worst images.
Yeah, that is the worst image. You could have
Oh,
just
look at
left
that,
the one.
6 days ago.
You
Oh,
could have
man.
just did the one where he was young, right?
The one everyone knows.
The one everybody knows. No one's
That
gonna
one.
recognize Casey in that 6 days
They
ago
didn't need
shot.
to do that.
Oh, dude.
And say it was 6 days ago to let you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
This is what he looks like right now.
Why you got to do that to Casey, man?
That's cold as ice.
That's cold.
Why you trying to block the sunshine from Casey,
Look
man?
at that vest.
Why'd you have to 6-day him on that? Like,
Fucking
damn,
vest
bro.
is so fucking
I mean,
rad.
he's old. We know. Didn't have to do that
But I
to him.
don't see nobody
That's
else's
like these
day.
assholes when they you know, like when you Google me or whatever, you go to Wikipedia, it's my fat photo.
But what would be worse is if it said 3 days ago.
3 days
You'd
ago.
be like, motherfucker, yo.
Yeah.
Like, don't
Yes,
do that,
exactly.
you lying scumbags.
That's
yo.
when you got to get your peoples up to put something up that's current.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no shit.
That's just cold.
That is cold. That 6 day is brutal.
Damn, dude.
Yeah,
that's-
6
not
days
right,
ago.
man.
That is brutal.
Let's just pick a hat out of the a name out of the hat when we got a time. We don't have to do this second, but pick any random name. Hit a Google. Let's see what images come up.
Image.
Johnny Rotten.
Okay.
Oh, you know John Rodden ain't gonna show no good picture of him.
No, because it's all gonna be like new.
I don't know. But
Yeah.
guess what? It's his birthday. Happy birthday, Johnny Rotten.
That was
Oh,
an
it's
easy.
not
He
bad.
said he said fuck putting up anything 6 days ago. You go live with this for a while, you cunts.
I am the Antichrist.
But he's still
Yeah, he's still
The
John.
same.
He's still the same.
you can put up 6 days ago of him, and it's all right.
Yeah. He just did Masked Singer last year.
I think I did see a clip of that.
Yeah. No one knew who he was.
That's cool.
I bet you have the best conversations with that dude. Because you probably don't have to say nothing. You just sit back and listen to him.
When he's not in character. Yeah, this is when he was on the Masked Singer. When he's not in his Johnny Rotten bag, you could probably have a conversation with him. But when he's in his Johnny Rotten bag, I don't know if anyone could have a conversation with him.
No.
Because he's being Johnny Rotten.
Right.
Yeah. Legendary.
Legendary.
Did you know in 1964, Jan Henneman from Slayer was born?
Jeff Henry.
Jeff Henneman.
Jeff Henneman. What did I say, Jan? No, I said Jeff.
This is the OG right here.
He's a legend.
Happy birthday, my.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Yes, rest in peace.
Good sir.
And did you know, in 1981, Justin Timberlake was born. Happy birthday, Justin Timberlake.
JT.
JT.
Put my dick in the box.
One of his greatest songs ever.
Dude, he's 44. That's crazy.
And did you know, in 1989, Too Short dropped Life is Too Short. And we want to send prayers and condolences and much love to Too Short on the loss of his brother.
Yes.
This just happened.
Condolences.
Respect, OG.
We want to send much love and respect.
Very sad.
And did you know, in 1994, Wu-Tang Clan dropped Cream.
God damn.
Cash rules everything
Fuck.
around me, B.
The whole song, the video.
Dollar
everything about
bill,
it.
y'all.
So 22 years ago?
Longer than that,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
It released in 1993.
Yeah, it was way longer than 22.
No. That's about it. Now it came out in 93.
30? What do you mean? It's 32, guys.
33.
Yeah, 33.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Wow.
what are you talking about? It's
Sorry.
33, yeah.
33.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
you were right. It was longer.
Yep.
I was
Jizzical
doing
B.
wrong math.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, we all get it wrong sometimes.
Yeah, man.
I want it to only be 20 years.
We didn't
maybe.
say you were the math teacher. We said you're the encyclopedia.
Music. And
no
years.
maths.
He'll tell you the
You know
year.
the Merzic. You know what I'm saying?
And the
That's
year.
Music.
We're
and
only
the-
we're only human. You know what I'm saying?
Herman.
We all make mistakes. Check this out. New music. I'm Not Crazy by Diamond D featuring Everlast and yours truly, Be Real. Make sure you check that out. It's on all platforms. Real Psycho, available on all platforms. That's the album by Psycho Les and myself. Check out the song Let's Get Money Together off the Man Down album by Ice Cube. And check out Phenomenon by Billy Morrison and Cypress Hill video on YouTube, Cypress Hill account. All right, make sure you check it out. And if you missed the show earlier, or if you're new to this, a $20 super chat will get you a sticker pack and pins and some other cool things. A $50 super chat, and you get a t-shirt and hat and a bunch of cool things. And if you hit us with a $100 super chat, we hook you up with the mystery box and a glass piece from Dr. Greenthumb, along with a bunch of cool shit in that mystery box. But you must be in the U.S. for the glass piece, and you must be 21 years of age, all right? So we're going to need a proof of ID. So if you hit any one of these marks, email us at BRealTVcontest@gmail.com. Hit us with your name, mailing address, T-shirt, and shoe size, and photo ID to show that you are 21 and over. All right, there it is. Right about now, we're going to open up the doors to the Insane Asylum. That means y'all in the live chat. So if you got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion, we're here for it. Let's go.
Welcome to the Insane Asylum.
All right. Are you going to pop that off on this screen over here? All right. Let me see who is first here. Let's see. And it's a big screen, so I don't need my glasses.
Nice.
All right. But perhaps I do. Rachel Stir, right? Rachel Starr. Yes, see, I'm going to need my glasses. Chiming in to say, what up? While grinding the end of the work week. Positive. What? Positive vibes to all of you, and thank you all for all you do. Much love, and party 1, 2, 3.
Party 1, 2, 3, Rachel.
Oh, yeah, Rachel.
Party 1, 2, 3. Ah, yeah.
So it was Rachel Starr, right?
Rachel Starr.
All right, cool. Just want to make sure. Because I can't see shit. All right, let's see. We also have Mike Will 1, 2, 3, or Mike Wilt.
Mike Will 1, 2, 3.
Mike Will. See, without my glasses, it's fucking horrible. All right, sending love and respect to the show. Appreciate you guys. I'm trying to check out a mystery box. Hopefully, a mystery piece. Thank you for being the bomb. Salute to Mike with that $100 super chat. Salute to you. Let's see. We got Fire Youth. More life and blessings. Respect, as always, for the good vibes throughout the week. Yo, B, now you looking like Lakers. Wait, how you liking the Lakers so far? Keep the fire blazing. I'm liking them. They're winning. They're above 500. They're in about their 5th place, which was better than they were last year at this time, which was struggling to be in 7th and 8th place. They're playing slightly better defense. Anthony Davis is down right now, but I think things will get better. All right, Funky Doobie, Yo B, did Joe Nicolo hold any animosity towards you guys because of House of Pain's part of Soul Assassins? Did Everlasting Joe ever squash it? No, there was never any animosity between Joe and us. We called him Uncle Joe, and that was for a reason, because we loved him. He loved us, and yeah, that was something that didn't necessarily go the way that we wanted it to, but it is what it is. And no, I don't ever think that Joe and Eric had a conversation to squash any of it. Maybe, hopefully, one day in the future they do. All right, let's see. Midget Mike says, which guitar model did you use most on White Pony, Steph Tone?
I can't tell you which one I actually used the most on that one because I don't remember. But I can tell you which one I used the least. And that was, I got my very first 7-string when we were making that record. And it was on the song RX Queen. It's the very end of the song. And I literally only used it for the very last note of the song, so it's like this little fade out kind of a thing on there. And but yeah, and I don't remember which one. There's I can tell you which one I used live the most for that the songs on that record, and it's my black telly, 7-string telly.
Word up. What does it say? The Great Pretender. Happy Friday to everyone at the table. What's the most expensive vinyl record you guys have spent money on?
Ooh,
I don't know if I've ever spent
I'm not in there yet. I've only bought like standard records and never bought
same.
collectors,
Yeah,
Maybe something like $30.
yeah. I mean, I've spent like 100 on a record, like that. But that.
I got a collection of gold coming to me. God forbid I don't want to ever receive it. But my parents have great record
Oh
collections.
man, I'm sure.
I think
Like big and from a long, and they collected old stuff when they were kids. They were born in 1950, so when they were in their late 50s, early 60s, they were collecting things from the 20s, 30s. So it goes from all the way there, all the way through the 60s and 70s and early 80s.
That's so sick.
So
It's all in mint condition too, huh? Oh,
yeah, I never bought vinyl that was expensive like that, but I bought a Bob Marley and a Pink Floyd box set
yeah.
on CDs and shit like
Right.
that.
Oh yeah.
But had they had it on vinyl available, like that same shit, yeah, I probably would have bought it.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Megan says, sent Colton song. Waiting for stuff to get fixed. Oh, so she's got a new song for you, Bolton.
All right.
Nice.
Once we get it pulled together, we'll be playing
Yeah.
it.
I don't know if we could play it right now, but... Yeah, we can. Oh, we can? Oh, well, here goes the new song by Megan. Let's go.
What's up, fellas?
Yeah.
What's up, fellas? Gotta bend down. Gotta bend down. What's up, fellas? What's up, fellas?
What's up, fellas?
Yes. What's up, fellas?
What's up, fellas?
Gotta bend down. Gotta bend down. What's up, fellas? What's up, fellas? Yes. What's up, fellas? What's
Someone
up,
could make a
fellas?
hit song
I
out of
won't
this.
frown. I won't frown. What's up, fellas? What's up, fellas? Yes. What's up, fellas? What's up, fellas? Gotta bend down. Gotta bend down. What's up, fellas? What's up, fellas? Yes. What?
What? Megan, once
I
again.
couldn't
yeah, all right.
decode half that shit.
I don't know what some of it meant, but it was good.
It's like, what's up, fellas?
Now I got that part.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
the
it.
part. That was catchy. Marbell sending my cripness, pimpiness, still crippiness. Yeah. Bolton says weak.
Come on, Bell.
Damn.
Sorry, Marbell.
Don't be sorry. He came at you with some weak shit. Do better, bro. You're better than that. You are. You're better than that.
Believe in yourself.
Oh yeah,
Come
man.
on, grandson. Yeah,
Grandson.
you could do better.
You could totally do better, yo.
No participation trophies here.
I can't remember what conversation we were having where she chopped that up.
She kept asking. She was in the super chat. She was like, Bolton, can you
Oh
say
yes,
this? Bolton,
that's right.
Can you say
she
that?
had him read something backwards.
You said that.
Yeah.
She was like, by the way, you probably just got had.
We're gonna need to hear that again.
Yeah.
All right, Funky Doobie. Earlier, you guys were talking about Psycho Less, Beat Nuts, Street Level album is fire. Totally agree with you guys. Les don't get enough flowers. Squeeze.
100.
Facts.
Squeeze.
Squeezing them.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
if I'm gonna be reading this shit, I need to get different glasses for this shit because
He's like, these ain't
Need some
prescription.
spectacles.
these ain't it.
Yep, these ain't no prescription. These
Not
just make it
prescription.
harder.
Hey, Megan, when you do your next song about Bolton, you need to write a verse for Bolton, and he'll drop you the whole verse.
Yeah.
Yep.
Isn't that right?
Dude, he
Yeah.
just haven't kicked
See?
the 50.
You heard him.
The 50 state routes.
Oh, we're gonna get Bolton on one of these songs one of these times. Steph, don't trust. I got plans for this.
Bacon.
Bacon. See,
Bacon.
Yeah, we need more bacon. You know,
In the
like
bag.
like Christopher Walken needed cowbell. We need more bacon.
Well, you gave it.
Bacon.
I got a fever.
The only thing that's gonna
cures
cure it is
bacon.
bacon.
Bacon. In the bag.
It's in the bag. The
Bag.
bacon.
Really give it to me
The
this time,
bacon
guys.
is in the bag. Oh man,
Really lean in on that.
super lean. Are you so lean down?
I like when he's writing his face.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, he did.
Right,
gonna
it's
be
like
good.
writing his face.
All right. What is this supposed to be here? What are you trying? Oh, other comments. Okay. Derry Cushman, my nephew E-Zone saves the podcast. Oh, does he now? Do we need to be saved right now? Are you hurt? Let's see. Hulk Hands 54. 2025 is the year of accountability. He ain't wrong. And this is that conversation we were having earlier about.
Yeah. Iman Defoe.
Yeah. Let's see. Iman Defoe. It's a trip to see shit like that in this day and age. You would think they've gotten past the shit, but I guess it's just our human nature to feel superior to others.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm. Are you putting that up there for me
That's
to
what I'm
read?
telling him to shut that off.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Because I was gonna say I can't read that shit
That's
from here,
even
man.
smaller for
Damn,
him.
I can read it.
Yeah, that's not helping him any.
Damn. You're blind, baby.
Salute to Jerry. Salute to Jerry Krasicki watching the show out there. I forget that we're on X too. Salute to the people watching on X.
What up, Jerry?
The few. But yeah. Say what? The few, the proud. Yeah. Man. I'm at a loss of words.
Damn, Marbell
Right
came
now.
back.
Oh, what did Marbell do? All right, let's see. Elise Colton is on mute for the first time. Oh shit. Okay.
Damn, just throwing daggers at you, Bolton.
Damn.
God damn.
What's the next name? BC Dunlop. Steph, what's your opinion on the Ibanez guitars?
Ibanez makes great guitars.
Ibanez makes great guitars.
They're not the ones I use, but I got no problem with them.
And salute to Kayla for your super sticker. Thank you for the love.
Hell
Do you know
yeah.
what I mean? Yeah, man. It's been a crazy week down here. We're trying to broadcast up here, man. We're lucky we got it off today.
100.
Yeah. But
That's
it's,
all right. We doing what we doing.
yeah. That's what he meant by E-Zone Save the Day.
Yeah,
Yeah. He did.
he did.
Salute to the Hijo. You know what I'm saying? Contributing even when he's not here.
Sick.
Salute.
Sick.
Yeah, man. I've been on a hash hole tear lately.
Yeah.
Like, most especially at night. Like, it's not getting me high to go to sleep, but it's getting me where I want to be.
Should have one in the bag for you. Actually, just dropped another, the 1.5 by 0.3s. We had the bigger ones, which I'll give you, but we just restocked those smaller ones. So
You know what's crazy, though, is that, like, I love smoking the hash holes that are on the 10 millis and shit like that, but I've learned to roll them on the 8 mils, like
Really?
a real tin layer, man. I could show you this technique.
Bro, I can't roll that.
Oh, I know you can't roll it, but I'll show you that it's
well,
real.
No, I believe that you do. I didn't fucking doubt it. I'm like, that's thin to do that shit. So it's hard to work with.
What I find crazy about it is that the flavor is just like so, like the way we always say it, right? We've always said that if you roll it on a smaller tip, you get a little bit more flavor because the bigger the tip you're using, glass tip, for all those out there, more air and more heat. Because the bigger the cherry on that shit is, the hotter it's burning when it's coming down, right? And you lose just slightly a little bit of the flavor. I mean, you roll the weed we smoke, you're going to taste the shit no matter what. I'm just saying the difference between smoking a 10 milli to a 8 is that you get the flavor just a little bit more. And when you roll up a thin-ass hash hole up in these 8s, man, oh, my God.
Annihilation.
The flavor burst is crazy.
And another thing, even doing just the little stubby joints too. Like you don't need a big long one like this. These are nice because we just like to smoke. Hell yeah.
Whoa.
That's right.
Is about to get you with that one. No, but I'm just saying, yeah, you don't have to fill the whole joint. You know, you don't have to fill it all the way up. You could fill it just at like in the halfway part. You know what I mean? And do it like that. Or you could do like Cali Blaze and I, where we're fucking ripping that shit from top to bottom. Oh,
You asked for something the other day.
I'm gonna show you.
Okay.
So that before we hit the lanes, I'm gonna roll one.
Smell that one right there. The first one I give you.
Smell it.
Smell it.
I'm just saying to all those that think they got to roll the big ass fat ass hash hole, you don't.
No.
You could put them in these 8 mils and roll them tin, man.
And you can enjoy the hash without it being specifically a hash hole. You can just blend it back into the flour.
So just
You can do that too.
Just not to again to do a drop, but I got to. We're doing not just a hash hole. We're doing an ice water hash infused. So
That's gonna be good.
Yeah, so you could it's sprinkled ice water hash, and it's through the entire joint. So you don't have to worry about just the log. So instead of being pressed rosin, right now we're using rosin, and we're putting the rosin in the middle. So this time it's actually just hash, real hash, like not pressed together.
Old school.
Just ice water hash that's not pressed though. So we're putting it in, and it totally homogenizes. Those will be next week. Oh, wow. So we have like 4 different flavors of those dropping. So
Sounds delicious.
So we'll have the hash whole and ice water hash infused, which are pretty dope.
Totally with that.
Yeah, but I'm saying even with the rosin, you could do the same thing.
Oh, hell
It doesn't
yeah.
have to be a little worm down the middle.
No, it doesn't.
You can just
You can
blend it
mash
back
it
in.
Sure, you can.
All right, Twakalak is saying blessings, fam. Shout out to Greenthumb, fam. Shout out Insane Asylum. That's right. Salute to everybody in the Insane Asylum. Walking the halls. And Beverly went. Happy Friday. Your show at the Royal Albert Hall popped up on my YouTube algorithm. That truly was an amazing show.
I was there.
That version of Illusions was next level. I agree.
Hell yeah.
1,000%.
The whole show was amazing.
Let me tell you what. All that stuff is coming out this year. The actual documentary style thing that we filmed in doing the orchestra, the actual live performance, and the live album.
Awesome.
So people will hear that version of Illusions. It's one of my favorite versions. I mean, we have 3 now.
Wow.
Or 4, right? Which is the original, which is the remix that popped off on TikTok.
Yeah.
And then there's another remix that people don't really, I mean, people have heard it, but it's not like as big as the original. Another one. And when they hear this version, you're going to shit, son, because we did it completely different, and it's awesome. And thank you, Beverly.
That song is timeless.
Yes, it is.
It's one of my favorite Cypress songs. It's not like that rah-rah, aggressive shit that we grew up to, that we liked, and that that we created and stuff like that. It's more of a mental health song,
But
if
it's
you think
hooky.
about it. Yeah, I mean,
Like
nobody
all the little bits throughout it. You know what I mean?
No,
Just
but-
like
nobody gives us that credit for talking about stuff like that back then. They'll only ever talk about that we talked about weed and legalizing weed, or the street shit. They don't talk about the mental health issues that we were talking about there. That's like a fucking serious song. You listen to the words. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
and a lot of people have come to me throughout the years and said, "Hey man, that fucking song helped me a lot."
it's lyrical and metaphorical.
So salute to everybody, and salute to that song, and salute to DJ Muggs for coming up with the brilliance that inspired me to write the fucking song, and that it could lay on different beds of music in a way that I didn't think could happen, because I didn't hear it, with the orchestra. We just tried it. We suggested, hey, let's try this, and it ended up working, and it ended up sounding amazing. So I think that's going to be one of the singles, actually.
Hell yeah.
So thank you once again, Beverly, for that input, and I'm glad you were there. We're coming back. We're going to be doing an orchestra in the UK. It's going to be slightly different, but we are coming back. All right. Yeah, man. It's just a different experience, but like if we had never done the orchestra shit, we never would have opened up the key to that song. So I'm glad we did it, because it opened up where that song could go in different forms.
That's dope.
I could tell you an idea I have to re-release this song in a different form. I don't want to say it here because y'all will think I'm fucking crazy. You know what I mean?
And somebody will snatch it.
Word.
Well, yeah, that'd be crazy. If I said the idea, some artist is listening and says, fuck it, I'm going to go do it just like that. I'm going to go re-record their song. I'm going to cover their song with their own idea. Because there are bastards that'll do that. They'll fucking listen to this shit. And so many times, stuff we talked about here ended up in someone else's camp, that they're like doing some of the ideas that we talked about here. So, it's like Sugar Free said, sometimes when you got an idea, you got to hold on to that shit. Hold on
To your idea.
That's right.
Whoa, whoa.
Hold on. You got to hold on, Mike. But I got a good one. I think all y'all would be like, hell yeah. Maybe Cali Blaze might not, but I think he's open enough to take this idea. I'm going to say it to y'all when we finish. If you remind me, if anybody's got the presence of mind to remind, I'll tell you the idea.
The presence of mind.
You
of
tell
remind-
me whether I'm fucking crazy or I should make the call.
All right.
I think Steph's going to be like lining up with me on this. I have a feeling. Then, after it happens, if it happens, y'all will be like, oh shit, that's what he talked about.
Remember this day.
Remember this day, January 31st.
And on this
Do
day.
you remember?
Do you remember? Yo, son, remember? We got to make sure he doesn't eat before we go bowling.
Oh, yeah. Just thinking that.
He cannot eat, drink, only smoke, man. Yeah, not drink, not
Drink water.
Okay,
It's
you can drink
that's
water.
still risky.
That's still risky.
You can't drink.
He was fucking giving it up like a fountain, son.
Dude, it just sounded like, yeah, like.
I thought something spilled. I thought like somebody knocked
Sweet
over the
Jesus.
cup and spilled. And then I looked over and he was like fountaining.
How was that smell?
It didn't. It didn't
Because
really.
that's the
smell
worst
like,
part.
It didn't really smell like much.
I can handle every bit of the process until I smell it. Then I'm just like, oh god.
Well, I wasn't trying to smell it. One, two.
But no, I'm
It didn't like emanate from the floor like we thought it would.
Yeah, it
like
didn't.
they came and cleaned it fast.
really fast.
That's fast.
Yeah.
Swept it into that
'Cause
bucket.
That's some toxic substance.
It was crazy. It was like a movie. You know how you see those scenes in movies where someone's like gushing and then it like keeps going?
Team America.
Yeah, it was like that. Every time we thought he was going to stop, boom, a new burst. And then boom, a new burst. And then I was like, damn, how much you got left in the tank, son?
Like, it was almost as bad as the pie scene in Stand By Me.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
You remember? Everyone remembers that scene.
Do you remember? Yeah, man. It was not pretty.
No.
No, anyone go in the bowl, don't go on a full stomach.
Nope.
Don't go, bloated out.
Man,
Eat
I know-
after.
I know people who drink and eat like motherfuckers while they bowl, and they ain't throwing up. They
Right.
just eat
Yeah,
and
but are they
drink.
eating like a full meal or
They're gross.
finger fooding it?
said
Finger fooding it, pizzas and fucking hot dogs, you name it. Whatever.
Pitchers of beer.
Yeah, pitchers.
I'm
of
just
bowling
saying,
alley
listen, I don't
food.
know what, listen, bowling is a physical activity, right?
Yeah,
You would
I
agree?
Yeah, yeah.
You would agree?
Yes.
All right, so all the time in school when we were growing up, they always told you not to do what after eating?
Exercise.
Exercise or swim
Yeah.
or any of that shit. You got to let yourself digest a little bit. In nowhere in any of these sports, including bowling, when you watch anybody, do any of the professional sports, nobody's eating while they're playing the sports. They might be having the water or the fucking electrolyte fucking shit,
Golf on the ninth
something
hole.
like that. But rarely do you see anyone grabbing a slice of pizza in between a tennis game or
Right.
even pool.
10th hole
Right.
for lunch.
Word.
Pool's not as physically demanding as bowling,
And they
even,
still
but
don't do it.
and they still don't do it.
You don't eat.
Right.
Nobody eats. during-
Nobody eats when they're fucking competing in something because guess what? You got to be focused, and that food will take you off your game and
Yeah.
change the way you're rolling.
Yeah, we don't
that.
eat before we go on stage.
No,
Nah.
hell
kids,
no,
Hell no.
2 to 3 hours beforehand, if anything.
Absolutely.
Because
At
guess
minimum.
what?
Minimum 2
Because
hours.
guess what? Let's say he had done whatever he did, and he had to go do a show. That would have happened on stage. You cannot go up there totally full and bloated. You got to give yourself like an hour to 2 hours
Right.
before you do any
Because
physical.
you guys are
activity.
doing rigorous performances. When you're bowling, it's 2 fucking throws and sit down.
Yeah, but it's the way. But you gotta bend down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you got to hold that ball, and then you got to throw it.
Can
And
I ask-
if you're totally fucking stuffed up,
I agree, but let's just ask a question.
I never been that stuff.
I was gonna ask you. Hold
Well,
on.
but you're mindful of this. You ain't gonna have too much
Right.
stuff.
Growing up or whenever, not even when you were a kid, you guys ate and saw people. Did anybody fucking throw up?
No.
No.
Bowling is not something you
It was
throw
a- it was a-
doobie.
No, yeah.
Just doobie. And you know what I really think happened? And I really feel for him. When he starts going downhill, he gets like in anxiety. He doesn't even want to fucking play because it's like he's already mentally checked out. So I think like too much emotion, like anger and thing, got to him more than like I'm winded. I think he just was
Well,
like,
No, he
well,
said
on
he-
this one, he wasn't winded.
no.
He
No.
ate too much.
He ate
Like,
too
he
much.
ate here, and then he ate at the bowling alley, and he was just grubbing.
And the night before, he went to a dinner. So, he wasn't fully digested, most likely. And all that stuff was just. And then he had one of our pressed juices down here.
oh,
It was the juice that blew him
The
out.
juice blew him out.
The juice
Because
crushed
that's
him.
what all came out.
Because we've done this multiple times and we've eaten all kinds of garbage, and everyone survived.
And no one was puking at the ball.
But you can't drink no celery juice and then go have some garbage.
Well, you can't listen. You can't do that and then overeat. You know what I mean? You can't.
True.
You just can't.
Nah,
You could eat and have that shit and it not affect you. It's when you have too much.
But we drink celery juice because it's a good flush.
Yes, it's a great flush.
It flushed him. It flushed him out.
Oh,
It
he
just
got flushed.
Came out
it
the
went
top.
it came out top. It came out top.
a lot.
Yeah,
a
like
lot.
like a fountain brick.
Yeah, dude. It was like almost projectile. Like, it was
16
just like,
full ounces plus.
it
I was on him the day he came in. I said, "Okay, you got to tell us what you are not supposed to have when you come here." And,
Sorry, B. Yo.
So I'm sorry, B. I'm like, don't be sorry. Just tell us what you can't have so we don't get it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just that. It was like, because Mello told us, he was like, oh, this guy was having dinner the night before. Then he had a big breakfast. And then boop, boop, boop. It was all.
We should have a little list like that because around here we got a lot of different dietary restrictions.
Absolutely.
and needs. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, yeah.
Like I be bringing all kinds of whatever around, right? You know what I mean? And everybody's getting tempted, but just like I shouldn't be eating some of it.
Yeah.
What is everyone else not supposed to be eating? You know what I mean? Like,
True
I
that.
know what you're not going to eat, so I don't even order nothing like that
Yeah.
for when you're here,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when we order any of that shit, I might have a little bit of it. I don't ever overdo any of it because it's all like cheat day stuff for me. And I even on my cheat day, I try to limit that, the action that I'm going, not to exceed too many fucking calories past what I'm already having, like as the cheat, right? So,
and that's the thing, that's something I've been blessed and ignorant in this life to deal with. I have never paid attention to my calorie intake ever.
I don't count my calorie intake neither, but I know, how much to not put in the system.
I'm just saying at 54, I have learned that I need to be a little more conscious of
Yes.
these things.
Yes, you do.
If I want to feel
But it ain't never
a
too-
better way, that's all.
Hey, listen, it ain't never too late, and you've started, and now you're getting the pace of it, you're getting the rhythm and how it goes, and you're getting used to it, and it's just going to get better from here.
Yeah.
The more consistent you stay on it, the better you get at it.
I bet I can absolutely say through my personal experience now with my diet specifically that, as much as I've grown up on junk food, I've lived on so much junk food throughout my life. Now it absolutely repulses me. Like I just, like it does. I still have enough like addiction to where I will order things from time to time, but I do it and it's absolutely never satisfactory. Like it never hits the spot.
I do the same thing.
Yeah.
Once in a while, I'm like, you know what? That smells so
Yeah.
good. I miss this. I'm going to try it. And it's never as
And then you feel bad about it.
Yeah,
Oh,
never
why
hit.
did I even fucking do
Yeah,
that?
could you have at least given it to me hot? Like, couldn't it have been at least good, like hot? It's always like cold, and it's like, fuck, man, couldn't I have at least? I'm gonna eat this terrible shit.
Yeah.
Could have been great.
Yep.
Like I always think about like the Big Mac. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man,
Because I
all
miss
of
like a
I
Big
miss
Mac.
a Big
Whopper.
Mac.
Big Macs
Whopper.
were
I miss
big,
the Whopper.
Big Macs, they're delicious, but but they're horrible for you. You know what I'm
I
saying?
like a Whopper, man. Those are
A Whopper with
phenomenal.
cheese?
Yeah,
I
bro.
like both.
Yeah,
of them.
Whoppers are good.
I like both, and they don't taste the same no more.
Yes,
Yeah.
Whoppers used to be amazing. Midget Mike is asking Cali Blaze, best movie soundtrack in your opinion.
God damn him.
He loves to
There's
torture you
so
with this
many
shit.
good ones.
Just
though,
pick
man.
one.
He
You
loves
just
to
want
torture you with this shit, son.
What was the one? Something Midnight, Judgment Night. Judgment Night, because that had a dope De La Soul. The Fallen track was amazing on that.
Just another victim.
Cypress. Yeah, no, that was a dope one. I'll just go with that one.
There you go.
Because I don't have favorites.
You
I'll
know
just
what was
pick one.
another good one was White Man Can't Jump.
Ooh, yeah.
And Above the Rim
Above the Rim
and
was
the
good.
Juice soundtrack.
Dude, White Man Can't Jump was the first time I ever saw A to the K on vinyl.
Oh,
Before
really?
because it was before the album.
Yeah.
It was before Black Sunday, and it was on the soundtrack.
You know,
so
we were short on songs. That's why we pulled A to the K, because we're like, fuck it. It's not going on the album. It's going to be, it was going to be in the movie.
right.
We didn't anticipate it going out on vinyl on their end, but it went out. We were like, fuck it. We're just going to use it anyway.
Dude, it's one of the best pieces of vinyl because it's like that's on there as well as Main Source Faking the Funk on side A. So it's like, boom. Just those two right there, it's the shit.
Yeah, we're attached to each other for life.
Ooh, it's a dope. It's a dope piece.
Da 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 da. Salute to the Lodge Professor.
Large Pro.
That's OG.
Yeah, he is OG, man. We got to get him back over here
Oh, man.
That
to
was
sit
great.
at the table and then spin a set. Because the other thing is that he's a dope ass DJ too.
Yeah,
He
dude.
is.
He's been killing it on his IG, just like doing loops with 2 records. Dude, that's extra P right there. Salute forever, sir.
Yeah, man. And his as a writer and as an MC, as a rapper.
Absolutely.
Dope as
his
fuck.
bars.
Yeah, people forget. You know what I'm saying? But we don't. We are the elephants in the room.
No.
Know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because we remember. That was a mixture of Doobie and Michael Jackson.
Oh, there, I caught that. I got that. That's why I do the for the Michael part.
Yo, son, Ella.
From his son, Ella.
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 Hey.
And now when we see him, we're going to be like, you got the
You
juice.
went Rihanna.
Dude. That's what it reminded me of.
We're going to be like, hey, son, You got the juice now.
Yeah, you got the juice.
That was one of the that was the
was.
only corny part
was.
in that
Yes.
movie.
It was.
Absolutely.
Everything else in the
You got
Juice
the
movie
juice.
was fucking
Dope.
awesome, except that one part where the wannabe at the end comes to Omar Epps and says, "You got the juice now."
Now you got the juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you got the juice. You thought that was good, Ray? I'm sorry, Ray. I disagree. I thought that was cornball.
Kind
How
of
about
corny.
the fight scene in New Jack City?
Which one?
The one with Ice-T and them and outside
At
or
the
whatever.
end?
Yeah, no, it was just
Yeah, that was a little much.
terrible, man.
That was a little bit. That was a little bit much.
Some of those,
But it's still a
scenes,
classic.
great movie. And
Both
so
of them.
was
Both
both of them
yeah.
just had a couple real cheesy
Now,
parts.
since we brought up Juice, I have to say Juice, as much as I love that movie, that DJ battle is so atrocious.
That was corn too.
because
Oh, as
none
a
of the
DJ?
when you see like because Richie Rich is in there, he's on like doing it, but the audio doesn't match the video.
Yeah.
And it's just so bad. You're just like,
As a
oh,
DJ, that's hard to watch.
woo,
To the people not knowing, right? Like, so the people that don't know turntablism, they're just watching the guy out there. They think he's like, oh wow.
Yeah, I
But
didn't
to
notice nothing. You
Oh,
know.
next time you watch it,
but
dude.
I will.
But to
I
a
will.
DJ who knows the timing
Brutal.
and knows the moves, it's like,
That's like being a musician and watching almost every televised performance and knowing that it's fake.
it's like being a musician and watching the Ray Shremmerd video when they're acting like they're playing the guitars.
Yo, dog, you're not even plugged in. I do that all the time.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, dude, it's a wild.
Just saying. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh my God.
You ain't even plugged in.
He ain't even plugged in.
that hurts the soul when you see some shit like that.
We're
It's just-
already pulled over.
Come on. Hey, did anybody watch Fire Aid last night? At all? I saw a couple snippets of it, and I gotta say, Alanis Morissette still got it.
That's dope.
She still got it. She could sing her motherfucking ass off. Gwen Stefani too. She was good too. She was knocking it down. But Alanis Morissette.
Hell yeah.
No,
I gave her a special thanks because of her great success. It allowed us to be whatever we wanted to be as a young band.
Hell yeah.
The label was taken care of because of her.
Yeah. She was putting out hits.
She sold shit. That record went diamond, right?
Yeah.
Went all the things.
Oh, dude, because
Who's-
Jagged Little Pill.
Alanis-
Alanis Morissette.
She went diamond, huh?
Yeah.
God damn.
Dude, Bolton might be, Beery might be able to find out.
Yeah.
but I think
she's probably above that now.
Yeah, no, way out.
I mean, it's probably yeah. Her album Jagged Little Pill.
And that's one album. That's not like a bunch of albums and worldwide shit. That's like one album. 10 million
Yeah, she sold.
fucking
Like,
sold, son.
And if you remember, every single she put out, she had a video that was all over MTV. It
was a hit.
And they
just
were
kept-
good videos.
They were great. Ironic was her
Oh,
like
yeah,
4
that was-
times.
that was
jam.
What is
So,
diamond?
yeah.
10?
10,
Yeah,
with
10
million.
million?
Yeah.
Damn.
She had some hits, man. She's
They
great.
don't even got
She's-
a number when you hit 25 million.
Yeah.
It just,
Right.
it's just
That's
double
double diamonds,
diamonds,
son.
Yeah,
It's just
exactly.
big.
That's
It's
double
double
diamond.
You're like king of pop at 25 mil.
I gotta say, she's a dope fucking songwriter.
Yeah, she is.
You know
She's
what I mean?
cool.
Did any of you gentlemen see the OJ shit on Netflix?
I didn't, but I've been watching that Diddy shit.
Yeah, see, I don't
Oh
have the
my
Max
God.
one. I got to get Max again. God
Yeah,
damn
it's
it.
good.
I don't
Yes,
have
it's on Max, and
He said, "God
I'm
hey,
so
man.
sick of this shit.
And since that came out, right, which was on January 27th, 2 more women have come up,
Since.
and yeah, you got 2 more cases popping off.
Yo,
on
the
it.
OJ shit is wild, and I'll tell you why. We all fucking followed it, right?
Right, right.
See,
Yeah, I saw
they
that
showed
was on
you
there.
so much shit that was not put into evidence. Tapes that were never heard. So there's sides of it that you're like, oh my god.
Yeah, and yeah.
Oh my lord.
Oh, his
bro, it's some
defense team.
eye-opening-
His defense team shut everything that would have showed
Look, let me tell you something. Yeah,
something
like,
different.
and even though like this is the thing, like what people got to remember, right?
Right.
Their job is not to prove him innocent; it's just to create a reasonable doubt.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
You don't have to prove him innocent, but
they
if
use
you
that.
can fucking have one doubt that he did it, just a doubt, you have to say not guilty. And the defense did that with Mark Furman, meaning,
Yep.
oh my
Yeah,
lord,
he ruined
bro.
the case for them.
There's tapes we never heard, so we heard certain racist stuff that he said.
Yeah. But
dude,
he was really off.
When you
off the
hear
hook.
the tapes, you're gonna be like, "Holy shit!" Like now, you guys know, like there was reasons to believe this guy would plant evidence, and they did a good enough job of showing that it could have been tampered with. Not that he wasn't guilty, because he lost in civil court like that.
Yeah.
Meaning it.
It was
in
just
civil court.
It's
It's
just,
not.
It's just that this dude's shit cost them the criminal case.
And not just that, there was so many people who handled things wrong. The
evidence,
criminal, the criminalist, the guy who basically the crime scene detective.
Yeah.
Bro, he cross-contaminated. Like, they have videos of him, like, no
they
gloves.
fucked it all
like,
up,
they fucked up so bad. You'll know why. The jury didn't just do it. The jury actually, in that situation, bro, they created enough doubt.
Yeah.
Not that he's innocent, but something wasn't right there. Something was fucked with. And like, wow.
I wonder if any of those jurors regret that decision now.
They only showed, I think, 1 or 2, and they didn't. But they didn't show everyone. There's 12, so some might. But I don't think so, B. When you see it, you'll be like, okay, man. They heard and saw some stuff that they weren't showing us, that were on the end. There's so much stuff that the jury didn't see because the detectives did such a bad job of collecting evidence and stuff that it wasn't allowed. It wasn't admissible. So there was so much blood and so much samples that if they would have seen them, like,
might have been a different
He
thing.
was cooked.
So much.
He was cooked till they found the dent in the armor, which was
there you
Mark
go. It was
Furman.
Mark Furman, bro, and and the guy Ken something, the criminalist, like him too, like cross contamination of the DNA.
Yeah.
Like, how do you explain your blood? Well, they had an explanation for that. They had an explanation for the blood, and that's all it took. But it's fucked up. Like, you watch it, you're like, God damn, because people forget, like, because it did become about race. It was at the end, back then, it was a race thing. And you know what? The people needed a win. It's just very sad because at the end of the day, bro, her head was almost cut off. Like,
because of the
he didn't just
Rodney
kill
King
her.
thing.
Yes, because it was right after, a couple years after Rodney King. And not just that, when they heard what this detective was saying.
Yeah,
bro,
it made it easy to dismiss.
Oh,
yeah.
it was brutal.
They're just trying to
damning.
get this dude.
It was damning. So you know what? He literally had been open to being racist. He was actually trying. Mark Furman was actually suing the police department, trying to get out of being a cop because he was so racist that he can't make decisions clearly because of his racism. Swear, I can't make this shit up. Watch. I swear to God, he was trying to sue the state to get a pension and say he was not mentally able to work because he was so fucking racist. How about that?
That's
I can't do my job right because I'm so racist, but I need you to pay me.
Yo, that shit is
crazy.
Fucked up.
So, in short, right? Are you saying that like this dude went free because of a racist cop?
Yeah, and bad, and just LAPD handling it terrible.
Because had he not been a part of that equation, they would have cooked him. Yeah,
done.
That's
done.
I thought
he would have been cooked without Mark Furman.
I thought the case was a shut, was shut and won. When the glove didn't fit, you must have quit. That was, in my opinion,
funny,
the moment.
Ain't that the irony of it though? This fucking racist ass cop would have gladly put this fucking guy in jail.
Right. He would have. He definitely would have.
He's
That's
the one that
problem.
caused him to go free.
Yes,
That's
he
weird.
did.
That's the crazy irony in that shit.
But the thing is, if you look at those gloves, and they made him put on gloves.
Oh yeah, you
underneath,
can't put gloves on no rubber gloves.
Put on rubber.
That was
gloves.
brilliant.
Yeah, that was
brilliant.
When I saw that, I was like,
brilliant.
"This motherfucker with the rubber gloves. Who could put gloves
Well,
on rubber gloves?"
if the judge would have had the wherewithal, he would have said, "Excuse me,
Take those gloves off."
Take those gloves off."
Yep.
Wow, they let him go.
And the prosecutors were just so distracted and trying to get that win any way they could. They didn't think that one out. That even in that one
that was the winning moment.
Biopic that came out, they were like, she was telling homeboy not to fucking make him put those gloves on.
Yeah.
Like, don't do it, because if you fucking do it
and they
blah,
don't
blah,
fit,
blah, and he took a chance,
he did it,
and they.
He talks about it. He's like, on my gravestone.
I just
like,
love
I might
it.
as well put that cop. I'm not cop, prosecutor.
Kriss Darden.
Yeah. He was like, put it on my fucking gravestone. That
because she was begging him. Marsha Clark was begging him not to
That
put
was
that
the
shit.
best when he's holding it. He's like, "What?
He's
Look,
like,
it don't
you mean
stupid,
OJ?
yes.
Yeah, he was telling. He was like, too small. Too small.
Give
Too
me a
small.
break.
Doesn't
Give me a
fit.
break. Couldn't possibly be me.
Because that was like The Mark Furman shit was the opening, but the camel that the straw that broke the camel's back was
Furman.
the gloves. No, the gloves.
Oh, yeah.
The gloves was. I thought that's what just.
Well,
it
because
was a
because the
cinch.
Furman thing was the opening. You know.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention.
Dude,
to
And
I
that.
the
never
fucking
even-
gloves were like
The gloves with the gold. That's a golden goose.
Dude, I never even thought about that. Like,
one was
I
on the
saw him
opening.
as a kid. I just always thought that was whatever. Oh yeah, but like he had rubber gloves on and trying to put the glove over it.
It was
Couldn't
genius.
be me.
they instructed him to do that.
That was genius.
Yep.
That was genius.
Because they
to
knew
not
if he had,
contaminate the evidence, they said.
yeah.
That was brilliant.
Yep, it was. Because, like, again, this is all lawyer shit. When it comes to legal cases and, like, the team he put together. Wow. Forget it. And by the way, like, a lot of people always say, oh, I wonder if he ever came clean. To his agent, he basically, that's when his agent stopped talking to
Hey
him.
man,
because he
I
was
would
like, "Hey, bro."
imagine that all his defense team knew he fucking did it, but they were doing their job.
Yeah, but
what they were getting paid
the
for.
thing that's fucked up is they were all friends. Meaning, Robert Kardashian and Robert Shapiro were all friends with Nicole and OJ way before that trial started. Their kids were friends together. They were all a group of people. So a lot of people always said, "How the fuck do you defend somebody who killed another friend of yours?" Because Nicole was a friend of Robert Shapiro and all those people. But the agent, his name Mike something, like he was like, bro, like he was defending him. He stayed to his side till the end, till it's finally over. He said they would just sit there, and he looked at him. He just said, bro, what happened that night? And he said to him, he was like, if she didn't answer the door with that knife, she'd still be alive. He's like, that was the last time I talked to him. He was like, I could never look at him again. He was like, never defended him again and blah, blah, blah. But he was like, I got goosebumps. I was sick. But and I believe the way he said it. He just looked and said, if she didn't answer the door with that knife, she'd still be alive today.
Yeah, well,
Because there's no doubt he fucking did it. I mean,
he took it to the grave on his end. He didn't go one way or another on it.
Publicly,
So
right.
so now you're gonna have a lot of people that knew him, and they're gonna say a story one way or another. Luis Romero says, "Thanks for a good show, fellas." Thank you, Luis. Much love to you. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's crazy. But I did see that it just popped up new on Netflix.
good.
There's a lot of cool.
Rampage.
There's a lot of good shit on Netflix right now.
There is, man. There's a ton of great documentaries and all that, man.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I hate that fucking everything is on 90 networks because I was looking it up. I could get the TMZ version, but I can't get the one that's on Max. I'm like, I gotta go buy this one again. Like they keep getting
That is the bullshit.
It is bullshit.
They should just make like a fucking the bundle pack with everything out. The problem is that all these different companies own all these different streaming services, so you can't really get a proper bundle with everything.
And they hate you.
Yeah,
They do. They hate
yeah.
They hate. You know what's so crazy?
They
I don't
hate
mind
you.
buying something that I like. Like I don't mind spending money on things I enjoy. Good meal, this and that. But I give a fuck about $12 a month to these cunts to watch a show. That irks me more than an expensive meal. It does. Swear to you.
Yeah,
It does.
I get it.
And
I
isn't
understand.
one of them going up right now too? There's
They all go
one
up.
of them. One of the streaming
No,
services, Netflix, is going up again.
They all go up. Yep. Motherfuckers. Man.
Well, Netflix is Netflix is
Yeah.
going up right
Like
now.
$2 or $3 more.
Cocksuckers. They just did it like a year or two
Yeah,
ago.
every year.
And they booted everyone off. Said you can't have friends. You get one or something like that.
They must
Yeah.
be doing fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
Or I don't know. I mean, is that what you do when you're doing great? Jack the price up,
Well, the monopoly, bro. They can. Hell yeah.
because they got a couple live things now, right? They got
too.
Yeah.
WWE Monday Night Raw,
Yeah,
right?
they got that. Yeah.
They also have that. What's his name? John
John Mulaney.
Yeah, John Mulaney.
Yeah.
He's got a live show that's popping off there. And there's something else. They got like maybe 2 or 3 actual live things that are happening aside from those right there.
That's cool, man. I
They're
mean,
creating more live content, I think.
Remember
did.
when HBO, Showtime, and Cinemax were the big dogs?
Remember when HBO was the biggest?
HBO, yeah, just HBO.
Just
Good
HBO.
luck.
That
Well,
beginning.
HBO and Cinemax are together now.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's HBO
And then
Max. now.
Showtime is with Paramount.
Yep.
I predict we'll
but wait.
see Netflix and Amazon pair up one day.
Oh, that would
If
be
you
too
have-
huge.
If you have HBO, do you also have Max?
Yes.
Yes.
Motherfucker, then I got to log into Max because I got HBO.
Yeah, you
should
do.
have it.
If you have Max, you have it.
So there's that.
That's-
It's an
wait.
app that used to be HBO Max. Now it just says Max.
Max.
Yeah, it's just
And
Max.
that's your HBO account with
I gotta
Max.
just sign in, man. I think
Yeah, you
I
gotta
got-
sign if you got it.
Sign in, sign up.
I think I got
Bro,
HBO.
they got some good shit on there right now.
If you're a B movie king, you go to Tubi, son, and you go to Tubi. You go to what's the other one? Crackle, Freevee, but Tubi is the fucking B movie oasis.
Somebody said Cinemax at night. That was called Skinemax.
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 Yep.
Red Shoe Diaries.
Soft porn.
You remember Red Shoe Diaries? There
Oh,
was
what
that
was it?
one
Real
fucking-
Sex? That
Real
was on
Sex. That was HBO.
HBO, yeah,
That was
yeah,
HBO.
yeah.
Real Sex. That
Yeah.
was hilarious.
Real sex stories from
How
people.
about
And that's crazy because you know
Taxi cab confessions.
That's what I was going to say.
Dude.
Hunts Point,
Yeah.
too, and the hookers and Hunts
that was a
Point.
crazy show.
Yeah.
The Taxi Cab
I love that
Confessions.
one. That was
Every
great.
now and then, home be like having a couple that would fucking in the back of the cab.
Oh my god.
Wild shit.
And it was
happened.
always that one girl driver, and she was always asking them corny questions.
Yeah, that some of the questions that they had him asking was fucking
really?
Terrible.
He likes it in the butt?
No way.
You actually do that?
She's like, "What's that like?"
You like pegging him?
Yeah, and this is back then in the 90s. So we're not talking about a tiny little camera. There was like a fucking
Big-ass
couldn't
camera in
hide
the
it.
back, yeah.
Yup, you couldn't hide it. So they knew they were on camera, and people would do and say anything.
There was
to
a
be on TV.
cameraman in the front.
There was
Yeah,
a cameraman in the front
100%.
seat.
over
yeah.
the shoulder.
Yep.
Yeah, because they didn't have small cameras or,
Nope.
or GoPros then.
They
It
did
was
not.
like that big ass, chunky ass camera, just like boom right there.
Yep,
Right
couldn't
there.
hide that shit, bro. No way.
Yeah, now they could redo that shit. and
Floodlight.
get stealth. I mean,
Big
put a
time.
bunch of GoPros up and get every angle.
Not even
of that
GoPros,
back
them
seat.
tiny little fucking
Yeah, the-
4K
yeah.
lenses, bro.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even see them there
Yup.
everywhere.
That's what we got to do with the smoke box. If for next year, get those little tiny ass 4K
Yeah.
cams, pop it off. Yeah, we're gonna be having a smoke box series for you this year. We are in the middle of filming it, so y'all just gotta stay tuned, and we'll let you know when they're gonna pop off. All right, and man,
You can only watch the full length at the home site, right?
yeah. But I want to remind you, we're dropping the second episode of What We Do tonight at midnight. So make sure you check that. It's going to be a good one. You will be entertained.
You're going to like that.
You're going to like that. They're going to like it more than I do, but they're going to like you. You're going to like it too because it's hilarious.
Hilarious.
Yes. It's a cast of characters, man. Cast of fucking character. We are the motliest crew.
You know, I only saw the end. I haven't even seen the
Oh,
fucking thing.
oh, you're going to love it.
I haven't even seen it.
You're going to love it.
I'm sure it's gonna be funny.
Oh,
Come-
yes.
Yeah, good.
Yes.
That I seen. How to do that?
No, it's going to be good, man. People are going to be surprised, I think.
Oh, definitely.
I think. Slightly surprised?
Sure.
Slightly?
Yeah.
Ever so?
Ever so in the slightest.
In the slightest of ways. Yeah, man. And we want to thank everybody for being here with us on the Dr. Greenthumb show up in the We Don't Smoke the Same lab.
This seat is
here.
terrible. Just sitting in it. I think it's because XG is like bad energy. I hate it. I feel like
It's got bad
can't
mojo.
sit
You look
right. It's
taller.
like, yeah, it's
You look taller.
First of all, he had like a 74-inch hemorrhoid pillow on this fucking thing. To why I was really moving around like crazy. I'm like, what is this? And it's like,
pillow.
definitely he has a problem with his ass because that pillow is like 94 inches thick, and he's tall. He don't need the extra height.
Why the booster
He's got a
seat?
badass,
dude.
bro.
He's got a rock. He's
badass.
rocking the booster seat
Oh,
over
yeah,
there,
yeah.
huh?
Oh, badass.
Boosters. Orale, boosters. That's his
Orale.
gangbanger name. Orale, that's boosters right there, Holmes.
Oh, hey, boosters.
Orale, boosters. What's up, hey? Oh, man. You know who we got to get up in here is Cholo Fit. We got to get my man Frank
hell yeah.
Quinones
Been a
up
minute.
there.
That'd be
He's a
great.
funny dude, man.
Yeah.
He's
Just seen he was at the Yodi's video shoot for the thing we just did. He's
I seen
fucking
that, yeah.
hilarious.
He was cholo fitting for that day, right?
Yeah, he was Cholo Fitting that day.
Yeah.
Hilarious. I gotta
Because he's
say.
good in a lot of things. Frankie Quinones is a funny dude, man.
Yes, he
Yeah.
does a lot of good
Yep,
things.
he does.
And he does when he's in different character, he's method with it. Like,
Yeah, big time.
so like he
Good at
stays in it. Like
Just stay with the cholo.
Yeah, he doesn't really break it.
You don't have to go elsewhere.
Yeah, he doesn't break character too much. It's pretty good. Once again, salute to all y'all for being here with us, man. All the love and support and time and efforts that you take to be here with us, man. We appreciate it. And
What was that?
I just dropped the lighter.
he
bro.
fumbling all over the
Yeah,
place.
it's this
Humble!
goddamn chair. Fucking XG, man.
Oh boy.
Fucking guy.
All right, we gotta, maybe sage the chair up or something.
Big time.
Like get that mojo out of there. Once again, everybody, thank you for your. We didn't do submissions today, but we'll get them on Monday. But thank you for the super chats. All love to all y'all. All that goes right back into the channel. So salute. Thank you very much, and stay with them positive vibes, y'all. All right. C minus. Got any shout outs?
Shout out to everyone here at the table: B, Blaze, Steph Tone, Bolton, Ray, Dom, Aton, E-Zone for letting us be up here. Shout out to you that watches and hangs out and that's been hanging out with me in the mornings on my and nights on my Twitch mixes. I appreciate each and every one of you. Love you, Mom. Love you to my niece and my nephew. And you can follow me at C-Fam4 on all the social medias. And I'll be this Monday at Motown on Monday for Rick James' birthday, where I'll be doing a Rick James set. So check the socials for all that. Have a good one, and I'll see you maybe tonight on Twitch. Keep your notifications on. Work. What up, Strong Tone?
Shout out Mark Sargent, Karen B, David Weiss, Cali Blaze, B, C minus, Ray, Bolton, Dominator, wherever he's at right now. Aton Pedro, Javi Lopez, E-Zone, Mello, all of y'all in the asylum. Y'all have a great weekend. We'll catch y'all next week. Enjoy that premiere tonight.
Cali Blaze, sir. Shout out to 5150's Insane Asylum. Follow me at caliblaze.net and Instagram Cali_Blaze. And that's about it. See you guys on Monday.
Let me correct myself. The What We Do will be out tomorrow.
Oh.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
Ah, yeah.
Yes.
At midnight.
It's at 9 a.m. here.
Okay.
12 Eastern. So in the morning, make sure you check that out.
Nice.
And once again, much love to all y'all. Swallow that.